Joining us now, a New Orleanian, local guy, senior offensive assistant, now the wide receivers coach. He's had 2 stints with the Saints, former Tulane head football coach, just an all-around good guy. Curtis Johnson joins us. Coach, welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
Still licking my wounds, but getting on to the Redskins.
Didn't take long right after a loss. You move much quicker, right, to the next team.
You better win or lose. You better get going because those other people are going to play you on Sunday.
A lot of things you can look at statistically speaking from yesterday. Of the receiving core, the first 5 guys, Deonte Harris was targeted the most with 8. He averaged 10.4. Ty Montgomery, certainly running the ball and catching the ball. He had 3 targets, 3 catches, 14 yards a catch, 37 yards for Marquez Callaway as an average, 13 yards for Taysom Hill receiving, and 10 yards for Juwan Johnson receiving. So you have 5 receivers averaging double digits catching the football, not to mention Chris Hogan, Dwayne Washington, Troutman, Tony Jones, and Stills, who caught the pass, but it was called back. So that's got to be some numbers that you like to see, those having 5 guys in double digit as far as averages are concerned.
Absolutely. You just like when the defense has to cover the whole field. And I think Coach Payton does a great job with, getting those guys open, putting in plays in that's going to help them to get open and get the ball to a lot of different talented guys. One time it's Taysom, one time it's Deonte Callaway. So, I think we do a good job of getting it around. And I like those averages. Wish we'd have got that one to Steals, back. But we couldn't get it back. McKinney did on short notice. So those guys are really playing. They catch the ball well, and, they're starting to play well.
Now, Coach Johnson, when you look at it, obviously the fans waiting for Michael Thomas to come back, even Tre'Quan Smith when he can come back and contribute. But right now, and I thought this came to the forefront against the Patriots, when the quarterback receiver, that relationship and who you trust, who would you say out of the receivers that are available now, who's your best route runner? I mean, I'm a big Deonte Harris fan. People think he's just stretching and going like for the deep ball or jet sweep or a wide receiver screen. But I thought compared to when he first came here, his route running has really been taken to a different level.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing he's doing, not only he's stretching the defense, he's finding the open areas. He's also running corner routes. And you watch him run a couple corner routes, man. He's really doing. He's accelerating with the ball. He's really coming off the ball hard. At practice, he's always on me about he want to be a complete player. I think I tell him sometimes he got a little man complex. But I'm telling you, he's really excelling at route running and with the ball in his hand. I think he's as dynamic as anyone in our league.
Now, CJ, when you look at obviously, you want all your players back, and that's part of the NFL, whether it's suspensions or injuries, and when they're available. What is the latest? Is it like almost post-bye week when you look at players like Michael Thomas and Tre'Quan Smith being available?
Well, you see them walking around the halls and getting their rehab. Look, I think they're ready right now. It's just wait. It's just a wait and see. You don't want to ever re-injure anything. And I think they're doing the right things. I see them here all day. They're on the jugs catching balls. They're around here lifting weights and doing all the things. Mike was one of the last people out the building tonight. He was talking with me. We talked for about an hour just about football and, looking at a little tape as I was going through the game plan for the Redskins. So you love to have more guys back. But it's just whenever the timetable says, that's when I want them back, just so that they are very healthy and ready to roll.
Coach, I know this is a little out of the area, but are you still working, maybe it's after practice, on the side at all with Juwan Johnson? I know he's moved to tight end, but to me, what makes him so special are his innate wide receiver skills that he just has. And those are some of the skills you don't want as a tight end for him to lose. Do you still kind of talk to him, work with him a little bit to keep those wide receiver skills sharp?
Not as much. We talk on occasions. I think Coach Dan Rochard and Declan, I think those guys are doing a fabulous job with him. You know, he'll come over and ask me, and we'll reminisce about last year on a couple of things. But I think they're doing a wonderful job. They're doing great drill work with him. He's getting better and better each week. He's getting more physical. You know, so he's going to be an up-and-coming player that we're going to really enjoy watching.